What's going on, everyone? We are live. Today is the big day, the OFL Bowl, or OFL Bowl 2, between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. So, unfortunately, our Saints lost. I've not fully updated the trades. I've also not added all the new coaches. I know there are some new coaches like FG and Husker. So, them, for example, are not in yet. But I'll do that as well as finishing the draft class once the stream is over. So that's the plan. This stream definitely won't be as long as the other one since it's only one game. I asked you guys if you wanted them to be 15 minutes quarters instead of 8, but the overwhelming majority wanted to stick with 8, so that's what we're going to do. Let's just put this in the Discord and then we are good to go. Also, Colin did want us to check the Pro Bowlers, so we'll do that now. It's a shame that it's Rams Chiefs, not Saints Chiefs. Well, there's always next year. There's always next year. Carson Wentz was quarterback number 1, really. I know AP really wants to trade him, so that's a surprise to me. I was not expecting to see him as the number 1 quarterback in the Pro Bowl. He had a solid year, but wasn't great. And then Lamar Jackson, the quarterback representing the ONFC and the big game. Who knows if he'll actually play due to the injury suffered late. What's going on, Perry H7? What's going on, Daddy, as well as Dwarf Sly, or Colin? Le'Veon Bell's a Pro Bowler, okay. Odell. I would assume almost all of these guys are users. There's Noah Fant, David DeCastro, Brandon Linder, Andrew. Oh wait, no, we don't have Linder anymore. Andrew Norwell, Brandon Scherf, Ryan Ramczyk, Kalichi Osemele, Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald. Do we have no one on defense though? We have like our whole offense and no one on defense. Wow. Isn't that something? Alright, I think we're ready for the Big Daddy. Saquon, kick returner? You had no Pro Bowlers? I saw Roquan. And I know you had Osemele, but he technically doesn't count. Why was Wentz over Daddy West? I have no clue. I have no clue. Alright, so the moment of truth. We got to find out about the Lamar Jackson injury. Is he going to be playing, or is it going to be Brad Kaya at the quarterback position? Well, Lamar Jackson is indeed injured. He tore his bicep, which means Brad Kaya will be the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, or the OFL Bowl. Well, that just made things a whole lot more interesting. We'll see if Brad Kaya can pull off a Nick Foles, or if he can pull off a Cody Kessler back in the Madden 17 days. Can you name a player in Mohamed Lester? Feel free. I mean, my coach's name is Stupid, so you can go for anything you want. I bet he goes for Mo for short. Mo Lester is definitely allowed for the draft class. Speaking of the draft class, here's a quick sneak peek. The official video for the draft class will be out later today. I know there are a few changes that I guess I haven't imported yet. So, like, for example, Paris Crichton does not exist anymore. That is now Big Georgie. If you don't want to make why wouldn't I want to make Bo Mamba? That's the greatest name ever. Okay, so this is like the draft class with all like the OG created players, not anything recent. I did do a lot this week. I think I made up to AJ Jackson. What the heck is that noise? That is a phone in the background. That's what that is. Alright, enough of that. What's up, Rieger? Alright, so now we have to figure out who the user is. Obviously, we're going to ask Siri. I hope the user does not affect what happens in the outcome of the game, but knowing Madden, I have a feeling it sort of does. However, judging off the Rams-Saints sliders, I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. Everyone pray for you. I'm rooting for the Rams to win this game. Obviously, it'd be fun for Kerryon to get a ring, but I want to see the Rams win, honestly. Alright, so since the Rams are technically on the road here, they are 1 and the Chiefs are 2. Siri, choose a number between 1 and 2. Siri, choose a number between 1 and 2.
You were saying?
Okay, so just a second ago, Siri says, did you accidentally summon me? That's not what I'm asking at all. Choose a number between 1 and 2.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
That's not what I was hoping for. Choose a number between 1 or 2. Okay, no, that's not working. That's not working. We gotta go to my other device. That one was not working. Siri, choose a number between 1 and 2.
The answer is 2.
Alright, so the Chiefs will be the user. That took way longer than expected. Dear goodness. I think both CPU teams did win in the conference championship, though. If that means anything, which I hope it doesn't. I'm not saying that I want the Chiefs to win this game. I wouldn't be mad if the Chiefs won. I know he wants Kerryon start. I know the Chiefs did make a few updates to the depth chart, like Kerryon starting. I forgot to make those changes earlier, so we're doing that now. Is that in current rosters? Is that where I put it? Nope. Where did he put it? Roster moves, probably. Nope. Team rosters? Yep. Alright, so the only things he changed was Kerryon is the starting running back, and then the starting receivers are now, number 1 is KJ Hill, number 2 is Trent Taylor, and then the slot is Randall Cobb. And he's already the slot. Perfect. So I think that'll do it. I think we're ready. What's up, Nick? Welcome to the stream, my dude. You came in for pretty much the perfect time. Also, Carson Wentz was Pro Bowler number 1 at quarterback, by the way. I figured you'd like to hear that. What up, Super Ninja? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Level 1. I think all the coaches are level 1. So whose legacy will benefit? Will DeMarcus Johnson after coming in during the playoffs, or Roberto, whose team lost the big game last year, and once he came in, they're back, but can his presence bring them all the way and to give them the actual win this year? How is Wentz Pro Bowler number 1? I have no clue. There were quarterbacks better, I'd assume. Like, potentially the Lion legend, Brad Kaya. You are currently editing. Good stuff. The Super Bowl we all wanted IRL. I know. Why couldn't we have had this game? This would have been so much funner. But at least we get it in the OFL, so that's better than nothing. Chiefs have 1 Super Bowl. Rams have 1 as well. Now, this isn't the Super Bowl. It says Super Bowl. You are all being lied to. This is the OFL Bowl here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, as the Dolphins, who play in this stadium, are bringing out the tanks. That's why they're not here. But the Rams and the Chiefs are not bringing out the tanks, and they are here. Who will be the champion of OFL Bowl number 2? The Kansas City Chiefs, the number 1 seed in the AFC, or the Los Angeles Rams, the number 1 seed in the NFC? What's good, Reese? Welcome to the stream, my guy. These Chiefs are led by second-year running back Kerryon Johnson. I know he's not statistically their best player, but he's freaking Kerryon. And today, the Rams will be led by Brad Kaya, who will be getting his first career start here in the OFL Bowl, replacing the injured Lamar Jackson. Happens to be played at my franchise team. Yeah, I'm so used to seeing that angle where it shows Hard Rock Stadium. So, I'm not going to say nostalgic because I still see it, but I'm getting flashbacks. A rematch of a Rams-Chiefs in the Super Bowl would have been so good. Just judging off that first game, that would have been great, but instead we got the worst Super Bowl ever. A, it was a boring game, and B, the Patriots won, so that's a lose-lose. As the coin flip will land on who the heck knows. Looks like Brad Kaya's clapping more than Phillip Rivers, so I don't know if that means anything. Phillip Rivers is known as a choker, but at least he's actually started an NFL game, or an OFL game before. Not an NFL game. Well, obviously Phillip Rivers has started an NFL game, but I mean, Brad Kaya did throw the game-winning touchdown pass last week, so maybe that means something. It looks like Randy Bullock, Fat Randy, is headed to kick it off, and Adoree Jackson will be back deep, meaning the Rams will receive it first, which I always like getting the ball first in the second half, so good for you, KC. What's up, Husker? Alrighty, let's get this bad boy started. Chiefs and Rams, OFL Bowl 2, with the kick from Fat Randy. And we are underway, as that one will be received by Adoree Jackson, or Paris Campbell. Not Adoree Jackson, Paris Campbell gets it in the back of the end zone, and he will take a knee. It does not mean anything. Can't stay long, but you wanted to drop by. Thanks for stopping in anyway. As here's Brad Kaya, 1 for 1 on the season, with a whopping 3 passing yards, plus the 3 snaps he played in the postseason. That doesn't even include that. You don't know how you feel about Hard Rock Stadium having a Super Bowl? I mean, it is in Miami, and Miami's warmer than 90% of the world in February, or at least 90% of the country, so. As the first play from scrimmage of the big game will be a pass from Kaya, and he'll find Evan Engram. What a dart. Coney Ealy's injured. I thought that was going to be intercepted at first. And even if you're a low-rated quarterback, he can still succeed. Look at Wes Lunt, who's been a solid starter for a good year and a half with Carolina. And Brad Kaya, who is noticeably better rating-wise than Wes Lunt. Not saying that he's the better player. So good start for the Rams to kick this game off. The clock did stop because of the injury. As on first down, Kaya will fake handoff again. Kaya, he's going to be sacked on first down by the second-year man out of USC, Uchenna Nwosu. Kaya has started in more OFL Bowls than Wentz. That's true. He has. The all-time starting quarterbacks in this game are Jacoby Brissett, Aaron Rodgers. I assume those two started last year. And then this year we got Phillip Rivers and Brad Kaya. Second and 18. Here's Melvin Gordon, his first touch of the game. Gordon, he does not gain anything. Plus 2. That'll bring up a third down and 16. As here's a look at our Rams offense. Laurent Dr. Duvernay Tardif, Yalte Froholt, Brett Jones, Forrest Lamp, and I think Marcus Gilbert. Jamison Crowder, Brandon Oliver, Melvin Gordon, Evan Engram. And who's the other receiver? Paris Campbell? Oh, Marvin Jones. Yeah, go Lions. Marvin Jones. They're down at 17 now. As the former Hurricane, Brad Kaya, drafted by the Lions. He will look up the middle just a little for Paris Campbell, who will convert the third down. Nice play right there from Los Angeles. And the chains will move. Marcus Gilchrist with his second tackle of the game. Rams now have it at the 35 here on first down. Kaya, of course, under center. Looks like a 3-receiver set. One we can't see as Kaya finds Paris Campbell this time again, and Campbell will bring it into the red zone for a gain of 18. Very nice start for Brad Kaya. He's 3 for 3, 65 yards. Rams moving it. They got it in the red zone now. That was quick. Took under 2.5 minutes. Here's Marvin Jones, his first catch. And Brad Kaya is now for four here in the OFL Bowl. There's the Rams. Can they be the first ones to score? Or will the Chiefs somehow get a stop? Probably not. I wouldn't bet on that. I definitely wouldn't bet on that. Because it's the legend Brad Kaya. Kaya, he is almost intercepted. I don't know how he did not make that play. And the Rams are awfully lucky. Here is the Kansas City Chiefs defense. Everson Griffin, Vita Vea, Coney Ely is the D-line. Uchenna Nwosu, who is not white. Jake Ryan, Micah Kaiser, Leonard Floyd. Marshawn Lattimore, Eric Berry, who's not fat. Marcus Gilchrist, and some other corner. So they totally messed that up, but okay, 2nd and goal. I think Marcus Gilchrist was actually Eric Berry there. Kaya will hand it off for Melvin Gordon. Gordon diving into the end zone for a Rams touchdown, and they will take the lead. Melvin Gordon with the score and the high five in Los Angeles. And Roberto's team is up. Nice run. So here is the extra point attempt to make it 7-0. It's up, and can't really tell from that angle, but it is good. That's Bobby Gold. Gordon, please carry us. I mean, Brad Kaya, I don't know if he could have had a better first drive. 4 for 4, 76 yards? He was really good. Rams need to focus on the run attack if they want to win. I mean, if Brad Kaya plays the way he's going to play, then I think the Rams are sitting pretty. First touchdown of OFL Bowl 2. Yes, it is. Here's Trent Taylor. Nice tackle by whoever that is. I can't tell. 56. As DeMarcus Johnson has never coached in a regular season game, was hired to start the postseason for whatever reason, but it's worked. His team is 2-0, including a 42-7 win in the AFC Conference Championship versus the Jaguars. Phillip Rivers coming on the field. He's never played in a Super Bowl or an OFL Bowl, so this is a first for him. Case Sizzle has it up at 23 to start this game off. Rivers and Kerryon Johnson in the backfield here on first down. Rivers, short pass for Kerryon. And Kerryon will get the first down. Kerryon Johnson could go to the New Orleans Saints. There are trade rumors of that happening once this game is over. Kaya carries us. You'll trade Lamar Jackson. Ooh. Let's see if that happens. Knowing this game, that's not totally unrealistic. Anything can happen here. 4:20 left to go in the first. 4:20 blaze it. As Phillip Rivers, he will look to throw it. Rivers incomplete. Excellent play right there by the cornerback. I cannot tell who that is, whoever number 21 is. Here's KC's offense. Mitch Hyatt, Bo Benchlezel, Marquise Pouncey, Paul Vaughn, and Donovan Smith. KJ Hill, Lamar Miller, Kerryon Johnson, Dallas Goedert, and Trent Taylor. And Randall Cobb, he was really good last week, or 2 weeks ago. AJ Boye, okay, that's Boye with the play. Is on second down. It'll be a fake handoff. Rivers under a ton of pressure, and he will find his tight end, Adam Shaheen. We have a late flag. AJ Boye is going with the tackle. 4:20 blazing indeed. That's going to be a face mask on Boye. 15, 3 yards for Kansas City, and they will get it now at the 34. So KC now is at the 34 after the penalty on AJ Boye. The first penalty of OFL Bowl 2 as we are now halfway through the first quarter. Here's Lamar Miller, his first touch of the game. Not much. Didn't look like it. I couldn't really tell. It was debatable, I guess. Here's the Rams defense. Joey Bosa, Linval Joseph, Solomon Thomas. The linebackers, Hassan Reddick, Quan Alexander, Kenny Young, and Defensive Player of the Year, Reuben Foster. And the secondary, AJ Boye, Carl Joseph, Tyrann Mathieu, and Patrick Peterson. Back for a bit. Welcome back. Brad Kaya went 4 for 4 to start the game off. And then Melvin Gordon scored a touchdown, so that's how the Rams are winning. Solid drive for Kansas City so far, as on second down. Rivers, he will find Trent Taylor, former Louisiana Tech Bulldog, and Kansas City is now in the red zone. Both offenses looking good so far. Kansas City scored up 42 in the OAFC Championship. Westland is better than every quarterback, including the Lion legend, Brad Kaya, and potentially the Ram legend today. Kerryon Johnson with a handoff here on first down. He gains 2. His first handoff of the game. Second and 8 now from the 11. 2:22 left. Illuminati confirmed. The Illuminati is real. As Phillip Rivers will look to throw it. Rivers finds Trent Taylor, and he gets popped by, I believe, Carl Joseph. That was an easy first down if he held on to the ball, but that didn't happen, and someone disliked the stream. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. 3rd and 8 now for the Chiefs. 5 receivers set. Phillip Rivers has no friends in the backfield. As Rivers, he will look, and he will find Lamar Miller. That's a first down. That is a big hit. Big boy hit. So the Chiefs now up at 2. Can they punch it in and tie up this ball game? They have 3 chances to do it. So we're going to ignore that this should have happened via IRL. Oh, we already acknowledged that this should happen IRL. Because this would have been a great game. There's Reuben Foster of his 20,000th sack of the year, but this would have been the greatest game. But of course, we got the worst Super Bowl ever because it was boring and Tom Brady won. I don't even care if the Patriots won, I just care that Tom Brady won. Once Tom Brady retires, I could care less about how good the Patriots are. I'll be rooting for the Patriots once Brady goes, if anything, just so I can see them do well without him. Would it be fine if I were to do a SportsCenter scoreboard recap? Yeah, sure. I'm not the one who created that idea, so go right ahead. I mean, it was entertaining because you didn't really know who won until Jared Goff absolutely choked and threw it right in the hands of Stephon Gilmore, but it wasn't necessarily exciting. Fumble! Kerryon Johnson lost it, but Marquise Pouncey picks it up. Kenny Young is the one who forced it. Nice play right there for the Rams. That could have been a lot better, to say the least. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 8. As P. Riv looking to throw it. Rivers looking for the end zone. He is his tight end, Dallas Goedert. Kansas City is on the board. Dropped a sub, Perry. You know what? I'll sub too. Why not? Why not? These thumbnails look pretty clean. I see Blake Griffin's head poking out, so Blake is the man. Hashtag trade Blake. The SportsCenter was kind of an Arios thing. Yeah, he's sort of where I got that from. I also got a lot of catchphrases from him. He was the one who sort of came up with going upstairs where Grandma hides the cookies. But I think he said going upstairs where Mama hides the cookies. But he was the one who created that. I would say if my channel is most like one person, it's definitely him. I don't even think he uploads to a second channel anymore. But yeah, Arios was one of a kind. And now y'all have me for Arios' replacement. Just I'm not as cool. Or maybe I am cooler, I don't know. Arios didn't have an OFL type thing, so I guess I am cooler. Whoa! Gordon, juke move! Gordon, spin move! Melvin Gordon off to the races! Will the linebacker catch him? I don't think they will! And Melvin Gordon, 75 yards to the house. What a run! And the Rams will quickly regain the lead in a matter of seconds. How about them apples? What a play from Melvin Gordon. I saw a Giants fan that said Eli Manning is a good quarterback. I mean, he was like 7 years ago, but oh dear. What about the Giants fans that think Daniel Jones is going to be good? Oh wait, there are none. Poor Giants. I'm happy I'm not a Giants fan. Not that my team is any better. So we've seen 3 drives in this game, and all 3 of them have seen touchdowns. What is this, a Westlake game? I mean, not last week. There was no scoring in the first half of last week. Are the servers still down? Not that I know of. I mean, Bengal is the same person who said they don't need to get rid of Eli. They don't need to get rid of him now. I think they are probably going to start him next year, and that's probably the right move. Gordon is carrying us, 2 touchdowns so far. Gordon's playing very well. There's Hassan Reddick with the sack. Did someone say Daniel Jones was a good pick at school? Went up to them and it said, excuse me, WTF? I had Tyree Jackson graded higher than him. Tyree Jackson did not hear his name picked. Not that Daniel Jones is awful. I had him as my number 50 overall prospect. So, like, late first round, that's not an awful pick. But I think Tyree Jackson is more upside. This game is apparently sponsored by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. Is that Marshawn Lynch making this stuff up? Yeah, it probably is. Marshawn, where are you? So second quarter underway. Rams lead at 14-7. Second and 20 after a sack, courteous of a former Temple Owl, Hassan Reddick. As Phillip Rivers under pressure from Reddick, that'll be incomplete. He has to throw it away. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 20 for KC. Rams defense playing really well so far on this drive. Chiefs need a conversion here. They don't want to be down and be on defense. That's one of the worst feelings. As Rivers has all the time in the world now. Rivers scrambling with it now, and he's going to be sacked by Hassan Reddick, the second of the game for him. You're going to pull off a champ and take a shower? Have fun showering. It probably would be Skittles if it's Marshawn Lynch. I guess Marshawn Lynch makes graphics in this game. A wedding cake. Would Marshawn Lynch make a wedding cake too? Nice punt coverage right there for KC. Patrick Peterson couldn't go nowhere. And here comes out Melvin Gordon. Are they going to show us that play again? Yes, they are. Whoop! Whoop! As he just broke that man's ankles and then took it to the house. What a play from Melvin. Who was, of course, acquired from the Detroit Lions early on in the year. And then his other touchdown earlier in the first quarter. Who do I think had the best draft? I gave my A+ to Buffalo. I think Washington could contend for that A+. I think Jacksonville could. I think Arizona could, but I ended up giving it to Buffalo. Ed Oliver is a steal. Cody Ford was a great move. Not huge on their 3rd round, but I thought they did pretty good in day 3. And then Tyree Jackson. I just love me some Tyree Jackson. But Washington, I mean, they got Dwayne Haskins at 15 somehow. Montez Sweat at 26 is great value. Terry McLaurin at, 75 is great value. So, remember when Marshawn Lynch was eating that cake in the NFL 100 commercial? That was classic. That was like the one good part about the Super Bowl, honestly. That one play. Or, that one play. Wow. That one commercial. I'm smart. This is now 2nd and 11 here for the Rams as Brad Kaya. He will be incomplete. Why did I choose the Saints if I'm a Lions fan? Well, I wanted to be in a division stacked with users. So, the Falcons and Panthers were taken. So, I went with the Saints. And then Xavier was the Bucks, but he done left. So, the Bucks are one of the 3 CPU teams now, as Kaya running for his life. And Jake Ryan with the sack. Obviously, if I had my first choice, I would have easily gone with the Lions, but you're a Washington fan, you feel like you did good. Washington all of a sudden is a really bright future now, and they look enticing for a Madden 20 franchise. Hint, hint, they are one of the 6 teams on the poll. I'm not going to spoil the other 5, though. But they are one of them. Michael Dixon on the punt. He's going to be blocked. The Chiefs get the block, and that'll be DeMonche who picks it up. This game just might have been turned upside down. Michael Dixon, the 2nd-year man out of Texas. Too slow. That's why Lamar is a key piece. You hope for the Jets. I almost went with the Jets last year. It was down to them and the Dolphins, and obviously I ended up going with the Dolphins, but I almost went with New York. And then the Jets this year, man, they got a really fun squad. I think the Jets could seriously contend for the playoffs. Le'Veon, Mosley, Quinnen Williams. I think they had one of, if not the best off seasons. And I think I gave them an A as well, so they also had a good draft, and obviously phenomenal free agency. Bad kick. I mean, he was very slow there, but still a nice special teams nonetheless, as Lamar Miller gains pretty much 10. Hashtag put Kerryon in the backfield. Now 2nd and inches. Chiefs awfully close to the red zone already. Back to Lamar Miller, and Miller will get in the red zone, gaining about 5. And Lamar Miller's injured. Does that mean more Kerryon? Probably. Haskins apparently being a Giants fan, so you can see why his frustration of being picked by Washington. I think he did play high school ball really close to the Redskins facility, though. I think he originally was from, like, New Jersey, but then moved there, so he has ties with both teams, and I guess he's probably not a Giants fan no more. And now the Redskins are going to be kicking them for about the next 15 years. Rivers short pass for Kerryon out the backfield. Kerryon Johnson will get the touchdown, and we are tied up. As Kerryon, who scored twice in the AFC ship, gets one there. As he's waving to the Chiefs fans. Hopefully, next year in the Super Bowl, he'll be waving to Lions fans. After he scores a touchdown, not after we leave and lose. I mean, obviously we're not going to make it because we're the Lions, but as we get the pylon cam, he got pushed into the end zone, but was still in nonetheless. The kick is up and good, and we are officially tied up at 14. Fat Randy is the one with the kick. Neither one of these teams will make for real Super Bowl. I mean, there's a chance that they make it, but the Chiefs have their own drama with Tyreek. And the Rams, I mean, there's a lot of competition in the AFC, so there's a good chance that they don't make the real Super Bowl, but that's why they have the OFL Bowl instead. As Dory Jackson back near his own end zone, gains about 21. Tanyan. 21, I'm a genius. 9 plus 10, folks. So here returns for Rams offense. They had to punt it for the first time on their last drive, and obviously the punt was blocked. Dwayne was pissed that he got drafted that low. Yes, he was, and I would be too, but I'd also be excited to go to a team whose quarterbacks get injured every 3 weeks, and he'll get a lot of playing time unless he gets injured, which, considering it's for Redskins, I wouldn't doubt that. As Gordon gains 1. Quite a start for Melvin Gordon. Mainly it was because of that 75-yard run, though. So his stats are a little bit inflated, but he's still been good. 2 touchdowns. He has scored 12 points in this game, which is not bad. Some teams don't even score 12 points in a game. 2nd and 10 now. Marvin Jones is the motion man. As Brad Kaya, he's going to be intercepted. I have no clue who that was to. And Marcus Gilchrist is able to capitalize. The former New York Jet making the play. Just an awful pass from Kaya. And Kansas City will get the ball right back as they are capitalizing on Rams' mistakes. If they continue to capitalize, they can win this game, even though I wouldn't say they've been the better team up to this point. Plus, the Giants took Daniel Jones over him. I mean, if I was picked behind Daniel Jones, I'd be pissed too, so I don't blame him for feeling that way. Poor Giants, man. That team just... At least they got Saquon. As the Chiefs once again starting past the 50. They capitalized last time. Well, they do it again. Rivers on first down. As all the time in the world, Rivers will short pass, and it's intercepted! That's the Honey Badger, I think, making the play, but there is a flag. And it's going to be holding on, I think, the offense? Yep, on the offense. So it'll still be Rams' ball. So that was quick. The Chiefs get an interception, and the Rams get one right back. So the Rams have the ball now. I guess the Chiefs weren't able to capitalize off that mistake as Gordon gets stuffed up like Thanksgiving turkey as he loses a yard. Now it's 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. As Kaya, he's going to be sacked. That play is made once again by Uchenna Nwosu. I mean, who wants to get drafted by Washington? That's true. Who would want to get drafted by Washington? I guess a Redskin fan? Other than that, that was a loss of 11 yards. Nice play from Nwosu, who has been one of the few bright spots on this Chiefs defense here in the first half. Now it's 3rd and 21 for the Rams. Backed up at their 31-yard line as Kaya will look to throw it. Brad Kaya scrambling like he's late on a date. Kaya being chased. Kaya's going to run with it, throwing deep, and it's caught by Marvin Jones. And the Rams will convert. What a play. What amazing pocket awareness from Brad Kaya. Oh my word, what a play for the Rams. Hope Darius Geis has a good year behind AP. I mean, I think Geis could easily leap AP over the depth chart. I'm really curious to see what he does. I'll be rooting for him. I would have loved to have gotten him last year, but obviously we picked Kerryon, and obviously I'm not too mad about that pick. So after the big conversion, it's 1st down at the 31. Here's Melvin Gordon. Gordon gains 2. Two and a half minutes left here in the first half. We are tied up at 14 here in OFL Bowl 2. As it is 2nd down and 8. Kaya will give it to Melvin Gordon. Gordon trucking his way for a gain of 3. I thought he threw it over the loss. I'm confused, but that was a heck of a pass nonetheless. If Geis won't beat out 40-year-old AP, something's wrong. I mean, AP was actually really good last year. I think he probably had over 1,000 yards. So, it's not like AP is a bad player or anything. As we've hit the 2-minute warning, we got ourselves what looks like to be a pretty good game. Tied up at 14 apiece. Rams have it up at Kansas City 26. Oh, you thought he threw it over the line of scrimmage? It sort of looked like he did, honestly, but I guess not. I guess the refs or the Zebras didn't see anything. Is on 3rd down. Here's Marvin Jones again. He will gain 16. But yeah, I do think he did throw it over the line of scrimmage. We might want to look at that one again later. Jones, 3 catches, 64 yards, including that big one that totally could shape up the rest of his half. As Kaya running backwards, Kaya trying to break the tackle, and he was able to gain a few extra yards, but it's still going to be sacked. The 3rd of the half for Uchenna and Wosu, who has been excellent so far today. 2nd and 7 now. 5 receivers set. Kaya, short pass for Evan Engram, who does not gain anything. Clock is ticking. I assume the Rams are going to try to chew some clock here as they're close to the end zone, so what's the point of trying to conserve time? And it doesn't look like the Rams are going to listen to me unless Madden decides to waste 30 seconds of our lives, which I hope does not happen. He's on the roids. He probably is on the roids. 3rd and 17. Kaya will be intercepted by Eric Berry. Kaya's 2nd pick of the game. And nice play from Eric Berry as Kaya has not been awful in this first half, but he has thrown 2 picks and 2 pretty bad picks on his part. But yeah, Uchenna and Wosu is definitely on steroids. He's probably like a 76. As yeah, that was just not a good pass from Kaya. Chiefs capitalized, so 3 straight drives. We've seen an interception. Marcus Gilchrist and the Honey Badger, and now Eric Berry, and the Rams are left scoreless here on this drive. As yeah, that was just an awful pass. Not as bad as the first one, but that doesn't say much. Eric Berry, you had 1 drop, and that was to go 100 straight. I mean, at least he made the play. Here's Phillip Rivers. Meh, first half for him. 2 passing touchdowns, though. That's not bad. But other than that, 6 for 10 and interception. Could be better. So 53 seconds left in the half. Will the Chiefs try to drive down the field? Looks like they will, as Rivers here on 1st down finds Randall Cobb, his first catch of the game for 22. Kansas City calls a timeout. The Chiefs will be starting the second half off with the football, so they sort of get double trouble here. .47 seconds left here in the first half. Kansas City just used their first timeout. We are currently tied at 14 apiece here at OFL Bowl 2. As on 1st down, Phillip Rivers will unsurprisingly look to throw it. Rivers, he's going to dump it off short for Kerryon Johnson. Kerryon will gain 5, and that's another Kansas City timeout, their 2nd of the half. KC has 1 more timeout, 40 seconds left. They have it here at the 44. As Rivers looking to throw it. Rivers has time. Rivers finds Cobb but it's going to be dropped. I thought that was going to be picked off, but still a nice defensive play nonetheless. Setting up a 3rd and 5 from the 44. Can LA get the stop, or will KC convert? Kaya, and I think that's a 2, so someone else in the backfield. I don't know if Lamar Miller's back. I think that is Lamar Miller. As the Rams get this sack, I think that's Reuben Foster, his 2nd of the day. Rams call a timeout with 32 seconds left in the half, and they'll try to drive down the field and take a lead before the half ends. Brett Kern is the one on to punt it, as that one will go out of bounds at the 20. Don't be surprised if the Rams just try to chew up the clock, knowing Madden. And honestly, I don't know if that's a bad idea. Roberto wants him to chew up the clock, and why risk it? I mean, you're tied. You don't want to be losing. It's not like you're at the Chiefs' 20. So I think they should just try to run out the clock. And when I say run out the clock, I'm usually right. Westlake versus Colorado, Season 6 Pac-12 Championship. Colorado didn't listen, and Igobo and Echo came up clutch as Gordon gains a yard. And that will end the first half here of OFL Bowl 2, everyone. We are tied up at 14. We got ourselves a pretty good game up to this point. Far from a blowout, obviously, as maybe the Rams might try to get in one more play, which might be not an awful idea, but they won't get it off. Half number 1 is in the books, and we will likely have one more half of overtime, or one more half of football, unless this game goes into overtime. I cannot speak. So your OFL Bowl halftime entertainment will be, I don't know, highlights. No seniors. In the OFL, we don't goof around. We don't pay seniors to sing and dance and probably gain more money for our league. No, we don't do that. All right, we don't need to see highlights. We technically we already saw this, technically speaking. So one half down and one more to go. Second half of the OFL Bowl 2 underway. Trent Taylor will receive it about the 5-yard line, and Taylor breaking a tackle, still on his feet. And Trent Taylor still on his feet, and he will get brought down to the 28. Trent Taylor did not want to be tackled on that play. So Kansas City will start the second half off with the football. Phillip Rivers threw a pair of touchdowns in the first half, but outside of that, this offense didn't really do much. But on defense, Uchenna Nwosu had 3 sacks as Kerryon breaks the tackle. Kerryon will gain about 7. So who are your guys' OFL MVPs so far? If KC wins it, obviously Uchenna Nwosu. That man has 3 sacks. And for the Rams, probably Melvin Gordon, because he has 2 touchdowns. Not much else to say about that. As 2 plays here in the half, and the Chiefs are not wanting to get tackled. Lots of effort from Taylor and Kerryon. Is now at 2nd and 2 from the 35-yard line for the Chiefs. It's going to be a 4-receiver set. Lamar Miller gets pounded for a gain of 2. Reuben Foster's injured. That could be a serious injury for the Rams, as Foster has had an incredible season and already has 2 sacks in this game. So if that's a serious injury, or if that injury will keep him out for the rest of this game, then that's a big deal. 3rd down and 1 now for Kansas City. Kerryon Johnson in the backfield. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the rock. No, it's a pass. Rivers will find Trent Taylor for a gain of 5, and the chains will move. Trent Taylor, 2 catches, 23 yards on the day, plus all the kick return duties. So now it's 1st down from the 42. Kerryon Johnson back with the football. Johnson jumped on by Bosa. Kerryon Johnson only has 4 carries up to this point for 12 yards. That's amazing. That's just amazing. Now that'll bring you up a 2nd down and 7 for the Chiefs. Rivers all alone in the backfield. He has no friends. Rivers looking to throw it. Shocker, shocker. Rivers up the middle for KJ Hill. His first catch for a gain of 12. Pretty boring start to the second half so far. 2 minutes in. We still got another 14 minutes to go, though. First down now for the Chiefs. Here's Kerryon Johnson. And he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree by Limbaugh Joseph. I could not speak for a second. Nice play by Joseph, setting up a second down and 11 from the 43-yard line. Lamar Miller and Rivers in the backfield. As Rivers will look to throw it. Rivers, he will almost be intercepted. Nice coverage from A.J. Boye. Could debate pass interference there, but no call. K.J. Hill, the intended target. So it's 3rd and 11 from the 43. I would not say that the Chiefs are in field goal range yet. It would be a 60-yard kick, which is possible, but unlikely. So they're going to have to gain a few more yards, or I guess a first down works. As Rivers, he will find Randall Cobb, and that'll be a gain of 16 and a Kansas City first down. KC now is up at 27. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Still tied up at 14. Chiefs going to try to take, I believe, what will be their first lead of the game. I don't think they've been winning yet. As Phillip Rivers will look to throw it. Rivers has KJ Hill again. And Hill will gain 16 yards. Kansas City is back in the red zone. Let's see if they can capitalize, unlike the Rams did the last time they were in the red zone, which was obviously an interception by Mr. Berry. As Phillip Rivers will hand it off for Kerryon Johnson, and Kerryon will gain 5. Chiefs getting awfully close now, as they have had the ball for about a minute and a half longer than the Rams have. 159 total yards for the Chiefs. Rams, meanwhile, at 193. Second and 5 here from the 6. Rivers will play action. Rivers looking to throw it. He's under pressure. Phillip Rivers, he's going to be sacked, and he loses the football. Limbaugh Joseph with the play, but Donovan Smith is able to jump on it. That is a huge recovery for the Chiefs, but still a big play for the Rams, and it's unlikely that the Chiefs will get a touchdown. Still possible, obviously. So now it's 3rd and 18 at the 19. Chiefs pretty much need a touchdown, or else it'll be 4th down. And I assume they'll go for the field goal. As Rivers will play action once again. Rivers looking to throw it. Rivers looking for the end zone, and it's going to be deflected. Almost intercepted. I don't know how he dropped that. And that's basically handing the Chiefs three points. I know, that sounds weird. As the kick from Fat Randy is up and good. And for the first time here in OFL Bowl 2, it's the Chiefs who have the lead. 2 fumbles and you didn't recover either of them. Yeah, you guys got to be capitalizing when the ball is on the ground. You got to, once you get those chances, you got to make the most of them. How do you not catch that? I have no clue how he missed that. That's basically, instead this game would be tied. That's a huge play. Lots of luck on that one for Kansas City. And this is a huge drive for the Rams. I think it could realistically make or break this game. 2:33 left to go here in the third quarter. And then Ingram in motion. Kaya, play action here on first down. Kaya scrambling like eggs on a frying pan. Kaya sacked, this time by Everson Griffin. Coach Johnson is loving it, as it is now 2nd and 16 for the Chiefs. 2 minutes left in the third. 10 minutes left in the game. As Brad Kaya looking to throw it. Kaya dancing in the pocket. Kaya sacked again, this time by Vita Vea. And now it's 3rd down and 18. He didn't really lose any yards on that play. Kansas City has 6 sacks today, and the Rams have 5. No shortage of pass rush. As up to this point, Uchenna Nwosu is your OFL Bowl MVP. Okay, Rams, focus on the run. Melvin's been good this game. They got to focus on the run indeed. Obviously not this play since it's 3rd and 18, but if they do convert here on 3rd down, I think they got to run it for a few plays. They got to pound the rock. Gordon has been the Rams MVP up to this point. Kaya has been below average. Kaya here on 3rd down finds Paris Campbell, who is clobbered. An excellent tackle from Jake Ryan. Campbell only gets 16, and the Rams will have to punt it for a 3-and-out. Chiefs are now in the driver's seat. Dixon's punt is not blocked that time. It's a really nice punt. Randall Cobb gets it back at the 10. Excellent punt coverage, and the Chiefs will be starting all the way back at the 13. Kaya is not Brady or Lunt, so we'll have to focus on the run. 2 picks and no touchdowns, that's definitely not ideal for an OFL Bowl. And Phillip Rivers has been solid, but I think Uchenna Nwosu up to this point is the easy MVP for Kansas City. No one on their offense has really propelled them. Rivers here on first down has more time than someone waiting in McDonald's drive-thru at 5 o'clock in the morning, and he's going to be incomplete. Nice pressure at the end of that play from the Rams defensive line. Now 2nd down and 10 from the 13. Rivers will play action. Rivers looking to throw it. He has time. Rivers up the middle. It's incomplete. Nice deflection by Quan Alexander. He could have easily caught that. I know he has hands. Didn't show it on that play. Now it's 3rd and 10 from the 13-yard line. Rams would absolutely love a stop here and to get the football right back. As Rivers will look to throw it. Rivers, short pass, he finds Lamar Miller, but A.J. Boye covered him like a blanket, and he will only gain 8, and the Rams will get the football right back. Colonel Corn on to punt it, as that one will go back, and it will go in the end zone. So the Rams are lucky, and they'll be starting at the 20. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Chiefs up by 3. I'm expecting a run on this play, as I assume most of you are as well. As Kaya's going to look to throw it. Okay, we were all wrong, and Jake Ryan easily had that interception. Brad Kaya is very lucky right now. I think the Rams do have another backup. I think they have a 61 overall behind Kaya, if need be. As Marvin Jones in motion. Kaya here on 2nd down. It's going to be another pass. And somehow, someway, Marvin Jones catches that. Kaya is once again awfully lucky. That's how the 3rd quarter ends. And the Kansas City Chiefs are 1 quarter away from becoming OFL Bowl champions. They lead it 14-17. But the Rams absolutely still have a chance to win this game, as they do have the football. It is 3rd down, though. Los Angeles has not scored since late in the 1st quarter, which was the big 75-yard run from Melvin Gordon. 3rd and 4. This might be the most impactful play of this game so far. As Kaya, he will find Marvin Jones. And Jones, I thought he was going to fumble it there for a second. He gains 13. And the Rams will convert. They have to run the ball here. I don't know why they keep passing it. Melvin Gordon has a yards per carry that's at least 15. Regardless, that is pretty inflated, but still. Kaya 10 for 15 passing, which isn't terrible, but 2 picks and a number of bad passes. He's definitely not going to win OFL MVP on this pace, as it's another pass, this time for Gordon for 4 yards. I don't know why they just keep on throwing it. It's not like there's 2 minutes left. There's 7 minutes left. The Rams have more than enough time. As Kaya looking to throw it. Kaya, he will find Evan Ingram. Nice catch. As Jake Lamb with some excellent coverage on that play, but Evan Ingram still able to make the play. Locke better than Kaya. I mean, Locke will be throwing interceptions out here too, so that doesn't really say much. 1st down at the 49 now for LA. 5 receivers set. Kaya, no friends in the backfield. They got to run the football, man. Pound the rock. As that's going to be caught by Marvin Jones, but we have a flag on the play. There goes Marvin Jones. He's going to take it to the house for a 51-yard touchdown, but this one could be coming back. Welcome back, RMP. We got ourselves a pretty exciting 4th quarter on tap, as that one's going to be pass interference on the defense on Iman Marshall, so it'll be declined, and the Los Angeles Rams will take the lead. Although a Marvin Jones touchdown, I thought they called on the offense, if anything, but I guess we were definitely going to see the replay. Okay, no, we're watching that replay. Looks like we got a good one indeed, AP, as the Rams regain the lead 21-17, Kaya's first touchdown pass of the day. Alright, I want to see that. Really? You're not going to let me see it? For a touchdown? Really? Maybe it'll let us show it at the end of the game. I don't know. So, 6:14 left to go here in the OFL Bowl. It's the Los Angeles Rams who will take a 4-point lead. 21-17. That one will go in the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes back out Phillip Rivers. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's been all right, but if the Chiefs win this game, up to this point, your Super Bowl MVP is Uchenna Nwosu with 3 sacks, and for the Rams, probably Melvin Gordon. Go Chiefs because they're your second favorite team and your RFU team. I'm rooting for the Rams because I want to see Roberto get a ring. I mean, no offense to DeMarcus, but we haven't really seen him as much, so... And maybe it's less likely, maybe it's more likely if they lose that he'll trade Kerryon to me. If he wins, maybe he'll get a change of heart, so... I don't know. 2nd and 10 now for Kansas City. By the way, these two teams plan on making a big trade in the offseason that will send Marshawn Lattimore to the Rams for Patrick Peterson and draft picks. So, those two will be flipping sides here, but Patrick Peterson is still playing for LA and Marshawn Lattimore for KC here in the OFL Bowl. AP and Nick don't care. I mean, we have mostly neutrals in this game. Obviously, Roberto and DeMarcus are probably rooting for their teams, and then people like RMP and I are rooting for someone, but if the other team wins, who really cares, because we're not in it. Hashtag Dwayne Haskins sucked in our playoff game. As Rivers on 1st down, he will find Lamar Miller for about 10. You'd honestly prefer the Chiefs, but you mostly don't care. I'm pretty much the same way for Rams at this point. If the Chiefs win it, that's fine. Kerryon gets to wear a ring, like he will in real life. But DeMarcus isn't active. I mean, he's only been here a week, so I want to give him a chance, but so far we have not seen a lot of him, so I'm hoping for someone who has really been invested with their roster the whole year, as Roberto was here since the start of this season, so that's definitely longer than DeMarcus has been so far. As we've hit the 5-minute mark, Rivers finds Randall Cobb, who's more wide open than a Wendy's drive-thru at 5 o'clock in the morning, changing it up a little bit. As no coverage on that play, Randall Cobb easily able to make separation and get the 1st down. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, with the tackle. Solid drive right now for Kansas City. 1st down at the 43. 4.5 minutes to go now. Rivers will look to throw it. Rivers is going to be sacked on 1st down by Quan Alexander. Right when Roberto says his defense is choking, Quan Alexander does not like that statement as he makes a big play. He made no moves. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying by he created separation. Let me rephrase that. The Rams defense created separation by getting away from him. There's definitely pride in winning this for DeMarcus. Absolutely. I guess he'll be a good luck charm. I don't know. Now 2nd and 15. Phillip Rivers looking to throw it. Rivers under pressure. Rivers finds KJ Hill, who drops the football. Nice play from AJ Boye, who has been all over the field attacking receivers left and right today. He has been the unsung hero of this Rams defense today. He has been very good. That's like his 3rd play where he jarred a ball out or made a big hit. Now it's 3rd and 15. Chiefs, I would say, are in field goal range. It would be a 55-yard kick, which isn't easy, but Joey Bosa will take them out of field goal range. That is the play of the game, everyone. And now the Rams will have the ball with the lead and 3.5 minutes left to go here in the OFL Bowl. The Rams are in the driver's seat to win this football game. Matt Fellows would definitely make this. This would be a 63-yard kick. Matt Fellows would drill it. He'd drill it. Go for it. On 4th and like 20-something, I don't think it makes sense to go for it. If it was 4th and 8, yeah, I'd go for it. Marvin Jones, 6 catches for $132. He's been pretty good today. Who is going to win the OFL Bowl MVP? I think it should be Melvin Gordon, but he has not touched the ball in the second half. Could be Marvin Jones. Could be someone on the defense. Ruben Foster, Hassan Reddick. I'd be surprised if it's Brad Kaya. And that fellows would make it from 100. As Gordon, probably his first carry of the half. As if Melvin Gordon can do good on this drive, inflate his stats, he should be the easy MVP. 98 rushing yards as a team for the Rams. All 98 belonging to Melvin Gordon. Now it's 2nd and 1. This will likely be the last play until the 2-minute warning, where the Chiefs will have to start calling timeouts. Why is Ruben Foster so damn good? I have no clue. I guess the way the scheme is, I don't know, Ruben Foster just happens to be so good at pass rushing in this Rams scheme. That might be the trade of the year. That really propelled this defense. As Gordon gets a first down, 2-minute warning. Rams lead at 21-17, and a first down will likely end this football game. Yes, Super Bowl 54. We don't need to listen to the Super Bowl 54 thing. This is obviously OFL Bowl 2. Super Bowls don't exist anymore. That's a different universe. So we've hit the 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter. The Rams are in the driver's seat. 21-17 is your score. Matt Phillips will make it from 69,420 feet. He's also make it from 69,420 miles. Oof. As Melvin Gordon gains 1. Nice play from the Chiefs. Kansas City absolutely still has a chance to win. If they stop Gordon, they'll have a good minute 40 and no timeouts to drive down the field. So, as long as the Rams don't get a first down, KC could absolutely win this game. 2nd and 9 now from the 35. 69,420 miles, absolutely. I was about to say kilometers, but miles. It's Gordon, nice run, Gordon! He will gain about 7 or 6. 3rd down and 3. The Rams are 3 yards away from winning this football game. Harold, Harrison, and Herbert can make it from anywhere, but they're not kickers. I mean, they could truck that many people. 69,420 blaze it. 3rd down and 3. This is the game. If the Rams convert, it's over. Volker can make it from however many miles that is. As Kaya hands it off for Gordon. And he stopped a yard short. Wow, huge stop from Kansas City. And they still have a chance to win this game. Gordon was pounded by Jake Ryan. One of them might be a kicker. I mean, potentially. I don't know. Matt Fellows better than Volker. Well, Volker apparently is the Matt Fellows replacement. So, or it could have Pompeo as the kicker for a year. I don't know. 4th and inches. That was a huge stop for the Chiefs, and they are 80 yards away from taking the lead in this ball game. Can Phillip Rivers drive down the field and give his team the lead? What about Alberto? I'm saying that he could potentially kick as a senior, and Volker's for punter. I don't know. I mean, Propel's done so well at punter that that's not really needed. We'll see. As Rivers on first down, sacked. Very nice start to the drive for the Rams. Quan Alexander with the play, and the Chiefs are backed up 10 yards. Now 2nd and 20 from the 10. Under a minute and a half left to go here in the 4th quarter. As Rivers will unsurprisingly look to throw it. Rivers, he's going to find Randall Cobb for 15. The Chiefs are choking. They were winning at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Regardless, they've been leading in this game for probably about 2 total minutes. 3rd and 5. Rivers looking to throw it. Rivers under pressure. Rivers, it's going to be incomplete. Deflected by Adoree Jackson. 4th and 5. This is it. Didn't get out of bounds. Yeah, Randall Cobb should have got out of bounds. 1:06 left to go. 4th and 5 of 25. Chiefs out of timeout. If they don't convert, the Rams are champions. Will it happen? 4th and 5 is very doable as Phillip Rivers looking to throw it. Rivers sacked. Fumble. Recovered by the offensive lineman. Joey Bosa has just ended this game. And the Los Angeles Rams in 1 minute time will be OFL Bowl champions, bearing a miracle. Wow. It's over indeed. Rivers will just get sacked. There you go. Rivers did get sacked. We have seen so many sacks in this game. Who is your OFL Bowl MVP? I think you can make a case for Joey Bosa. Quan Alexander, Ruben Foster, Hassan Reddick. They each have 2 sacks. Melvin Gordon, who I'd probably pick. Marvin Jones, you could consider. You hate that animation. We've seen a bunch of fumbles in this game. Rivers has fumbled it like 3 times. This is the final play of Season 2 of the OFL. A knee from Brad Kaya. And the Rams are OFL Bowl champs. RMP says Bosa. AP says Gordon. Ninja says Gordon. Nick says Bosa. I would say Gordon, but he had like 2 touches in the second half. That's the only thing. I think it will be Joey Bosa. He forced at least 1 fumble, maybe more, that I might not remember. But it doesn't matter, as the Los Angeles Rams are OFL Bowl 2 champions. The Rams lost OFL Bowl 1 a season ago to the Steelers, and they get vengeance here. And they are top of the world, as they are the champions. Congratulations to head coach Roberto Nandino, the 4th. And another congratulations for DeMarcus Johnson. His team was very close. Phillip Rivers, not happy that he lost the Super Bowl to someone who's never started a football game in his life, other than, I guess, the highest level of starting a football game was college. Boys, pop the bottles. We're going to Disneyland. You know it. Or maybe Disney World, because the Rams need to explore outside of California. I mean, this is in Florida, so they don't really have to go far. Nick, you hacked RMP? I guess so. But who's the MVP? That's the real question. Gordon, Bosa, or someone else? Watch it be Brad Kaya. That'd be hilarious. It's not going to be Kaya, though. And your OFL Bowl 2 MVP goes to Joey Bosa. 2 sacks, a fumble force. He is the MVP of this game. There are a number of decent choices. No obvious outlier. But it is Bosa, who was acquired from the Browns earlier in this season. And here is the trophy celebration with Brad Kaya, Melvin Gordon, Jamison Crowder, who did nothing in this game, and Quan Alexander along with their coach. And here you go, everybody. The Rams are OFL Bowl champions. Panthers go 4-11-1. Haha, I got it right. I think we all got it right. I picked the Rams to win this game, too. I'm going to have to do pick'em after this. I'm going to have to finish the draft class. I have a busy night ahead of myself. I gotta finish. Oh, I was about to say finish for draft class again. I'm smart. Cardinals go 0-16. So here's a look at the stats. Kaya had a higher passer rating than Rivers. I mean, neither of them were spectacular. Neither of them were awful. Running the ball, Melvin Gordon was really solid. I'm surprised they didn't give it to him. Kerryon was quiet. Can you send me your season stats after the stream? Will do. Marvin Jones had the big touchdown of 50 yards. Kerryon, solid game in the air. Randall Cobb was solid down the stretch. Dallas Goedert with a touchdown. Look at all these sacks, though. 3 allowed from Donovan Smith, 2 for Gilbert, 1 allowed by Lamar Miller, Brett Jones, Marquise Pouncey, and Mitch Hyatt. 7 tackles for Jake Ryan and Quan Alexander. 2 tackles for loss for Linval Joseph and Kenny Young. 1 for Marshawn Lattimore, who's going to be a Ram after this game. Leonard Floyd, Joey Bosa, Jake Ryan, and Eric Berry. 3 sacks all in the first half for Uchenna and Wosu. 2 for Quan Alexander, Hassan Reddick, and Joey Bosa. 2 for Ruben Foster, who got hurt. 1 for Vita Vea, Everson Griffin, Linval Joseph, Jake Ryan. Interceptions, there were a few. Tyrann Mathieu, Eric Berry, and Marcus Gilchrist. 2 fumble forces from Joey Bosa. So he forced 2 fumbles. Yeah, he deserves MVP. Linval Joseph with 1, and Jason DiManchi with a fumble recovery. Who blocked the punt? Marcus Gilchrist. Marcus Gilchrist had a really good game. Blocked punt, interception. But that's how this game and this season will end, and the Rams are officially champions. What a season it's been, but we have plenty more seasons of OFL football left. Tonight I will be releasing the draft class on the OFL channel, as well as the players who need to be re-signed. Let's take a look at the Rams team stats first. Am I finishing the class on stream? Probably not, because I still have a number of players to get to, and I'm a little bit busy after this. Maybe I might have time for 1 player, but Lamar Jackson, solid season with the Browns and Rams. Melvin Gordon, really solid year, really solid OFL Bowl. You want to see this class? We're not done yet. We still have probably about 10 or... I think probably 10 players to go, I'd assume. I'll make a player of request on the stream. The last one I made, I think, is AJ Jackson. So anyone below AJ. 4 sacks was the most allowed this year? That's incredible. That's a damn good offensive line, even though paper don't say it. And then defensively, this defense has a lot of talent on paper. There's your defensive player of the year, Reuben Foster. 84 tackles, 9.5 sacks, 2 picks. That's not a defensive player of the year season. He had a good year, but... DPOY, though? You want to see Fracture? I don't think I've made Mr. Fracture yet. Me and AP have come to an agreement. You guys want to see Bosa? Or Throttle? Is Throttle someone who I'm not thinking of? Alright, load import file. It says, oh, if you want to download this class, it says OFL year 1. This isn't year 1. I thought I was going to use it year 1, but I changed my mind. Okay, that still says Parish Christian. Okay. I think I still have the save file saved. If my stuff didn't save from what I did the other day, I'm going to be triggered. Because I know I replaced Parish Christian with Big G. I think it was in a cloud franchise. I know he did the Patriots, because I don't think I have anything else with the Patriots, so I figured it'd be easy to distinguish. The agreement is, since I believed I was trading for 1 and he believed he was getting 2, I get 1 and he gets 2. That's fair. I thought the game will load, but if you guys have come to an agreement, then that's fine with me. I assume I know who's going number 1, though. Wonder who the Falcons are going to take at number 2. Assuming ET doesn't retire. He gives up a 5th. Wow, this is slow. I'm out, lads. See ya. Thanks for stopping in, Super Ninjas. Alright, so this is, like, not loading. So I think I'm going to have to restart the game, which means the stream will end. So, yeah, I don't think Madden's going to load. Oh, at least it told me something. Where's the network thing? Is this it? Accessibility? Nope. Servers are down, that's why. Okay. So, I guess I won't be able to edit the draft class until later today, so I guess you might not get the draft class video today. But you will get the players who need to be re-signed. Alright, I think we'll show retirements on the stream now, because why not? I have time. Click R2. I mean, if they are down, we'll try after we see the retirements. So we are officially in off-season number 2. And gearing up for OFL season number 3. Moment of truth. What's up, Husker? Welcome back. The Rams just won 21-17. Good game. The Falcons are the most valuable team in the OFL, followed by the Rams and Eagles. Same person. I think you were assuming it was Earl Thomas. Phillip Rivers retires after losing the OFL Bowl, so she's got to get a new quarterback. Doug Martin, Mike Wallace, Delaney Walker, Jamal Charles for the Falcons, Zach Miller, LeGarrette Blount, Larry Fitz, Pierre Garcon, Frosty Rucker is the only Panther, so Cam Chancellor does not retire, and the Panthers will be picking number 1 in this year's draft. Michael Bennett, Eli Manning, a few free agents, including Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Here are some cuts from, I guess, the CPU teams or the future user teams. Titans are now user, Niners are now user. Bengals are now a user. Shoot, you were late. Welcome to the stream, SCP. We're probably about to end it in like 2 minutes, but thanks for stopping in anyway. Alright, so you said click R2. Maybe that'll work. Check what it says from picks on roster. Okay, so clearly the servers are set down for now. Boof. Now I can make all trades official. I guess that's cool. But I don't think I'll be able to have the draft class video up until probably tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have it up today. That'd be nice. Thoob. I know this was weird in the Dolphins series, like the pick numbers were all messed up, and I thought I'd have to like totally like make trades and edit it, but it turns out it was fine. Oh, I haven't made that trade yet. Alright, so what does it say for the Ravens? It says Ravens have 2. So that means it says Dolphins have 1. So if you guys didn't make that agreement, AP would have the first pick. I assume he wouldn't pick Georgie, so it doesn't really matter. Assuming that's who RMP picks, which I'd be surprised if it's not. Can you do my trade before you resign so you can lose cap? I will do all the trades before resigning. I'll do all of them tonight. I'll probably have a roster video up tonight as well, along with re-signings and well, probably not retirements. I guess we can tell them if they want to see retirements, they can hop on the stream. Few, you're picking Georgie. I figured you'd pick him. Like Dwayne Haskins, for example, is still a Saint. We'll change that because this man totally choked. Since when did I have Philip Lindsay? I guess that's cool, but oh well. So that'll end the stream, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. Good, what, hour 15 or so? Not bad. Have a good one, everyone. Expect a roster video up later today on the OFL channel. And peace. Poof.